Okay, I took my time to think a little bit more about before rushing a prejudgment or a complete review of this. But with Ubisoft, it was pretty good. Okay, they did what they needed to do. I'm gonna get to what I really want to talk about, a little bit, but it opened up with Assassin's Creed Symphony, so it's their take on Final Fantasy Orchestra. I call it a ripoff. And the only reason I call it a ripoff is because I thought it was an opening to something else that I was hoping for, and it wasn't. But I mean, why have this? This is like so beyond. Why? I mean, Ubisoft Square Enix had just announced earlier this morning, with Final Fantasy VII remake, the release date. They said their orchestra is going to have a reunion tour. So here they say they're going to have their own Assassin's Creed tour as well. Why? I don't see that. I don't know about that. But anyways, that was beyond me. It sounded good. It was nice to open up, and then, they played all the Assassin series throughout, the song for it, but it was a ripoff to me. Um, I expected something to happen afterwards, and it didn't. But afterwards, oh man, they opened up with Watch Dogs 3, or they want to call it Legion. And I said this ahead of time earlier this year. At the beginning of this year, because I got into Watch Dogs 2, so I can go ahead and try to play that off. I loved the first one. Definitely enjoyed the second one. And I really wanted more. I definitely wanted both the first and second to merge more together. And that's what I was hoping for the third one. They come together and just be awesome, right? This is more set into London, I guess. But it's Ubisoft. It makes sense to be in London. So all right, we got the return of DeadSec. So that's pretty awesome right there. And something that's big, you can play as any person you recruit. And from what I understand, you can recruit anybody. Well, that's what they said. My question is it really anybody you want? But if that's the case, that's huge. And who you pick basically reflects upon whatever the cutscene is going to be. That's not bad. One of the biggest things I wanted with Watch Dogs is to have more customization. Yes, they had outfits you could customize in Watch Dogs 2, but I wanted to do more. I also wanted to customize my hair, my looks, more style. I wanted more. So I don't know if you can really customize. They didn't really show any customization. I hope it's not the same outfit of that character. But I understand if it is because they added any character you can recruit, right? So, and they have permadeaths. Now that's huge. I've died, before in part one and part two. So in part three, Legion, you die. That's it. You get to choose. I mean, it seems you can pick a whole lot to recruit. So I don't know, don't get attached to your character, I guess, or you really need to map out. You really gotta think things out. So I guess that's a new depth, strategy you want to go into. But dang, you gotta wait till March. I don't know about that. So I wish it was gonna come out. If anything, January. All these release dates stay for now so far in E3 is like next year, like March and April. And if it is this year, it's like November. Everything is dropping as September and November. That's kind of wild. So goodbye money for those months. But I mean, there's really nothing announced for January. There should have been. At least space some of this up. um, yeah, permadeath. It seemed like some characters can do more now. They got some camouflage. You disappear itself. That's pretty awesome right there. I like that. So definitely I saw more tweaking and redefining, reformatting of the combat system. So ain't much, but it's little that's very needed and welcomed. So Rob from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia come out, and he wanted to announce this series he's partnering with Ubisoft to bring out. I don't know from where. It's definitely. I don't know. You know, it's, they said Apple TV, but if that's the case, I don't know if I'm gonna ever watch that. Whether it's called, was it Mystic Quest? Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, but basically he's the head of developers, and he's doing this big giant MMO game series or whatever. So he's very known, and what it reminds me is there's something on Netflix like this. Okay, which there's a small hand of people who are mega fans of this MMO game. If they love themselves, and this MMO company is thinking of like selling themselves off to a bigger corp or stopping, and they love this game so much, you know. They go into it itself, into the game where they cosplaying as, you know, in the characters inside the game, you know, compared to like, you know, the game itself, like this series was showing. But I don't know, it's the concept is so much similar, and I'm waiting for season 2 of that already. So I don't know how this is going to be for me. You know, it definitely looks like a comedy. Just gotta wait and see. You know, see how the first episode looks like. Okay, before I judge completely. But I'm already liking another series that's like this. So they showed off something. Well, let's put it this way: start of something that really emphasized Rainbow Six. You know. Well, they should have done to show the other one and then show the rest, but they showed Rainbow Six Siege. You know, was it season 4? I don't think it's year 4, but season 4, well, probably it's year 4. They talked about it. They got something called Clutch Royal. And before they say Clutch Royal, I was looking at the character. It reminded me so much of James Bond. You know, James Bond, just GoldenEye. You know, but really it was like almost Casino Royale is what they were going for because they called it Clutch Royal. So basically, it's a rip-off Bond, you know. So I guess that's what people have to look. But I'm amazed they're really supporting, you know, these games, you know, throughout. You know, season 4, year 4, they putting content out. I'm happy for Ubisoft to do that, you know. So they showed something I didn't care for. Adventure Time in Brawlhalla. I don't care. I really never played Brawlhalla or have any interest for it. Kudos for those who do. I don't care. Yada yada yada. But then they had, well, let me put it this way. I was hoping for an actual bigger Adventure Time game, you know. Like I like the other Adventure Time games, but I was hoping for a much bigger Adventure Time game, and that wasn't it. Afterwards, they showed Ghost Recon Breakpoint, but a trailer, you know. They showed a trailer of an actor, John. I forgot his last name, but you know, the person who does the Punisher for Marvel, and the evil side of Walking Dead's what's it, deputy, you know. You had Rick, and then you had the other guy. I can't even think of his name because, you know, they already like season 10 or whatever. And he's a pretty good actor, you know. Just like my roommate, we hated his character in Walking Dead. You know, he's a good actor, but we hated his character. We didn't like, you know, like him. And the Punisher, we love him, you know. But the new Ghost Recon Breakpoint looked good already. He had this pre-ordered before E3, you know, when they put it up. They showed something else from it called Delta Company, which is like basically making more for the community, you know. I gotta see how that looks when they put it up, you know. But something more for us, you know, fan people, for the community. They're going to put more. They call it Delta Company. It looked pretty good. Like I said, I got pre-ordered the collector's edition, so I'm good on that. They showed off a mobile game. I freaking hate mobile games. It seems like everybody now wants to get into that mobile gaming because, you know, Mario did well. Mario did stupid well, and Pokemon Go did so well. So everybody want to capitalize on that money, right? So they went ahead and made all the best of their franchises, characters, you know, for called Elite Squad. I don't care. I don't care for mobbing. I don't care for none. And anything I did care for mobbing, I hope came to the councils, which a lot of them did. just minus that other Final Fantasy game I do want to play. But I don't care for mobile gaming. I wish they put all their mobile games into another segment for mobiles only. The Elite Squad I don't care for. Then afterwards, they showed Just Dance 2020. I like these Just Dance games, And one thing, it kind of scared me. I didn't think they were going to show it this year because usually they open up with Dance Dance, right? They got rid of their artists. I mean, well, not theirs, but they usually had a big artist come out, and do a nice dance routine. I guess to save money, they went ahead and just got their own dancers, from the games to come out and do it. So it was nice to see the Panda come out, and the Ringmaster come out, do a little dance, to promote their Just Dance 2020. That's good. That's good. I think they're getting rid of the gold editions or whatever those, because last year they didn't have a gold edition. I don't think. I think it was just a regular standard. But I'm happy to see Just Dance regardless. They're supporting. I didn't they put in the middle of the show. I didn't think they were going to have one this year, or they were just going to stop because you never know where the popularity of these type of games go. Just like Rock Band and all that. That popularity went down. They really cut that out. I don't think they have any more Rock Band and the other Guitar Hero. Afterwards, they showed more what they're doing for Honor. Another expansion. It looked pretty good. The theme they're doing. Definitely looking at what's it called? Shadows of the Hito Curry. I might have said that wrong, but look good. I don't much know about For Honor because I assumed it was like a certain type of play that I didn't like. I'm gonna try it out to see how I like. See if I want to support it. I got a huge backlog. I don't know when I get to that, but and here's where I stand. They doing so much with Rainbow Six and all that, and here they got something. I don't know if it's a new game. It seems like they're promoting it as a new game. I'm interested in. It's called Rainbow Six Quarantine, and it's kind of like a virus survival horror type, tactical survival horror, but it got my interest. I want to know more about it. I assume it's a brand new game. I don't think it's going to be an add-on to something or I don't know. It's weird. Just gotta see how it is. Okay. Now, next thing they had, some more stuff for the Division 2. They showed, the ending of Episode 1 content, like someone with the Sioux, college. Episode 2 they showed with emphasizing on the Pentagon. A second raid with 8-player action, and a quick brief of episode 3. I really don't know. It looked kind of like Carnival or something. I wasn't paying attention when I did it. It ended, so I couldn't figure out what it is. But like I said, they're supporting their games, and I like that. A lot of good content coming out. They announced a Division movie that's coming to Netflix. I look forward to that. Something I didn't care for is Uplay and Plus with PC. Uplay Plus, and it's a subscription-based thing. Just think EA subscription. Basically, that's what it is. I don't care. It seems like all companies now want to do their own subscription basis, kind of like how TVs are doing their own digital movie subscription stuff. I don't care. Just $14.99 I can keep. I can just get the games themselves standardly. I don't care for really whatever PC stuff, unless it's PC exclusive. But I don't care. That's nothing I care for. Something that did interest me, but was briefly showed. It didn't tell me what console was coming to. Jesus, I hope it's not mobile. But Roller Champions. This had my interest. It was kind of cartoony, which first gave me the impression it was going to mobile, but at first I thought it was going to be like NBA Street / Def Jam. That's what it first gave me the impression of. Putting those elements together, and I was like, oh, roller derby. I enjoyed roller derby when they showed it. When I was a kid, it was huge in the '70s and all. But it came back for a short time. I think in the early 2000s. I think early 2000s it did, and it went off again. But I've always wanted something, to play like that. And they showed another brief trailer of it, and this seems more like roller derby mixed with that Final Fantasy X. What is that game with the ball? the game Walker be playing. Oh, I can't think of it. And I'm gonna remember when I get off this, and I'm like, man. But that's what it reminds me of, because it got a circle they do. It's kind of similar to Roller Jam, but more emphasis in that. I'm hoping they do more moves. They, I ain't gonna get to it, but if you seen like the 2000, you know what I'm talking about. But they didn't tell what consoles or where it's going to. How you show a game and not say where it's going to? They just say they have a demo today and go here for PC. So if this is a PC only game, F y'all, really. Because I it got my interest. I want to know more about it. So I'll definitely look up. Hopefully it comes to consoles. And then, the guy, CEO came out, co-founder, and I was like, oh Lord, please tell me they're not going to wrap this up, without showing the game I was looking forward to. And it kind of was something that referred to it. And I wonder, did they jump the gun? It's by the makers of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so we assumed there's going to be a new Assassin's Creed, but with Norse mythology monsters and all, kind of like God of War. Instead, it was some cartoony looking game called Gods and Monsters. And like I said, it's by the people of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I was like, oh my god, tell me this is not the game, because this just killed my whole mood. It was very brief what they showed. They should have showed a better trailer, to get us hype. So they ended it pretty badly. Okay, the way they started, I hate the start and I hate the end. But when they went to the Watch Dogs, it got good. But the beginning and the endings, I did not like. Another thing I didn't like was they didn't bring the host back. What's her name? Aisha Tyler, and she used to open up all the Ubisoft shows, and she did very great. And then the year things started falling apart for her, once again, she's not hit there. And I was like her being in the host. So that's kind of a bummer right there. Um, so basically what I was starting with this orchestra, I thought it was going to be the Assassin's Creed, the new one, because they skipped, a year, and we're going to get a new Assassin's Creed based off, on Norse mythology, and no, it wasn't. In fact, I think people jumped the gun with the leak and called it, it's actually Gods and Monsters, but they thought it was going to be Assassin's Creed because it's by the makers of Assassin's Creed, right? Huge disappointment. On top of it, there's no Splinter Cell. I thought they were gonna bring a new Splinter Cell finally, and no new Splinter Cell this year. I thought they show a new trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2. No, not even. That was huge right there. They didn't show none of that. That that bumped me out. I expected maybe some new game announcements. Yes, Ghost Recon and the other Rainbow Six. I thought maybe they're gonna go back to the original Rainbow Six. Tactical. And no, I thought maybe they do what's that Rainbow Six Vegas 3? Nope. I think that was third one. Yeah, but there's some games I thought it was coming out and they didn't. I ain't expect no new Rayman, or rabbits. I ain't expect that, but there's some other things I expected to come out and didn't. Something about Ubisoft as well. Their big announcement always gets leaked ahead of time. And that's just wild, like Watch Dogs Legion was announced like a week prior to E3 and they kind of ruined it. And that was the big announcement. That was the whole shebang and bang bang because they really showed so much of it, so but to show that and saying to have the collector's edition only on their website to go up live. And if you know about the website, they take the money before, shipping it out. It's not like, okay, you pre-ordered it, and when they ship it out, then they take the money. They take the money out that day you put that pre-order in. So, wait till March. Jesus. Y'all should have put the collector's edition up later on in this year, near December. That's horrible on y'all part, but anyways. I give it a B. This is a B, And it got a B because I expected a lot of, more to be announced and they didn't. And once again, they had some stuff I didn't care for. But they really showed that they care about their games and their community and for the fans. So keeping a lot of their game series going throughout the years, with new content, especially with Siege. Um, Siege, I expected to just wrap up now and go into a new game. More support for that new game. But all right, well, they should have did that with also with that hardcore stake. What was that other one they had? But anyways. Anyways, no, not hardcore. I'm thinking of something way different. My bad. Um, Let me know how y'all felt. You know what I'm saying? Did you think Ubisoft could have done better? Did you feel somewhat a little disappointment, but still was happy with what they did show, or did you think it was great and they didn't need to do nothing else? But if you kind of like me, you really wanted to see another Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer, right? Y'all take care.